I'm Ubtv and I'm here to interview Sexpression.
Hi, I'm Francesca.
I'm Will.
And we're volunteers with Sexpression.
What does Sexpression do as a charity?
So we go into schools to do like near-peer education, teach sex ed. It's really good. We have a focus on like empowering students. We teach a whole range of sex ed topics, and we just like reach out to schools and say, we can come in and do like this or that.
So the topics that we teach in secondary schools include consent, sexuality, bodily changes, STIs and contraception. Like there's a whole range. It's not just putting a condom on a dildo. Like there's really important discussions that we have with everything to do with sex. My personal favourite is teaching consent, because the talks that you have with these teenagers are really eye-opening, and like the stuff that they know already, that you shouldn't underestimate them. Like they're so smart, but then also the things that they think they know that just aren't true. You realise that it's really important to educate and to get like a proper education about sex, just for like sexual safety and just also emotional safety around sex.
Also, we try and make sure that every session is like as inclusive as possible, and there's definitely overlap. So just because we're going in to teach on like sex in the media, it doesn't mean we're not going to talk about like sexual orientation or consent either.
Have you noticed coming into university that people come in with a kind of deficient education?
Oh, definitely. Like the sex ed that we have coming into university is sort of harmfully deficient. I think you could be like at risk if you don't have like a proper sex education.
And where could you go about getting like an STI test or free contraception in Bristol?
So yeah, Unity is a really great service that caters kind of everyone. There's also Brook, which is under 19 specific service, so freshers only. But Brook, you can go along, not Brook, sorry. Unity, you can go along, they've got a clinic that's right by Castle Park, so you can go in person and get tests, contraception, just speak to them, you can call them in advance. You can also like order test kits online, and they deliver them to your door in very discreet little white boxes.
A lot of people don't get STI tested because they're scared of going in, getting the test. Like, it's like a big unknown, like what's going to happen behind that door. But with home kits, you can do it in the safety of your own bedroom. You can do it by yourself. You can do it with a friend. But it can be really daunting. But with home kits, like it just removes that stress. But also you can get them done for you as well. So if you aren't feeling comfortable doing it yourself, if you go to a sexual health clinic, they can do it for you.
And how often should someone who's sexually active be getting an STI test?
Every 3 months or after every sexual partner.
So the SU has asked us to share a few things about some of the things they're doing. They run a lot of STI testing events, particularly with Terence Higgins Trust, like in and around the uni, so at Senate and places like that. It's a little bit, I don't want to say it's random when they do it, but I don't know that it's necessarily like a regular thing. But a lot of that is through like the work of Tash Lowles, who's been the like student-led wellbeing rep.
So you can get STIs through oral sex, penetrative sex, anal sex, vaginal sex, all of it. So don't think that you're in the clear.
Yeah. You don't even have to have ever had sex of any kind to have some.
Get tested even if you don't have symptoms. Like really get tested regularly.
Yeah, I think getting tested without symptoms is super important.
Because some STIs don't show symptoms.
Chlamydia particularly, I think 50% of people who are assigned male at birth don't get symptoms, and 80% of people assigned female at birth don't get symptoms with chlamydia.
Yeah.
So anyone can get an STI no matter what sort of sex you're having, and it's not something to be embarrassed about. Like, it's just something that's important to be aware of and be safe around, because the long-term risks of not being tested or treated can be pretty major. And also with things like that, you might get them ways people don't expect, like through using sex toys that haven't been washed or don't have condoms or things like that used.
You can find us on our Instagram at Sexpression Bristol, and we'll post about various things we're doing.
Yeah, so we do the volunteering sessions. We'll share information about when we do our training day, but also we do socials throughout the year, like arts and crafts nights, like movie screenings, pub quizzes. Just recently we've done our General Assembly for the year, which was like a national online event. We had some very, very interesting speakers come and talk about sex ed. So there's some really great stuff to get involved with.